I've seen you in a movie, I heard you in a song. Now I know that this will never go.
Hi guys, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Karen, and on this channel I do everything grad school, lifestyle, food. I normally post my food in my stories, and for the content of my YouTube videos I focus on grad school and lifestyle. Now, I received a request from one of my followers asking to do a video regarding how to navigate looking for scholarships or sponsorships in grad school websites, how to navigate the school's websites for scholarship or sponsorship opportunities, and that's what I'm going to be discussing on this video. On this video, I'm going to be using my school, which is the University of Oklahoma, and another school which I'm yet to decide, as a demo, just to show you how to know if that school has funding opportunities or scholarship opportunities. First of all, what I would like to say is, if you're able to find out if these opportunities are available on the school, I'll advise you to still reach out to the graduate coordinator or a professor you're interested in working with to know if they have available opportunities for you. And I have a video of a sample of an email you can use to make that inquiry, and that video is also on my YouTube channel. Now, to receive more video and more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video so it can add value to more people like you, and I'll be right into the process.
So the first step is that I'm going to open a Google page and search.
And starting with the University of Oklahoma, I'm just going to go ahead and type Oklahoma, and when I type Oklahoma, when I type University of Oklahoma, so on the first page, which is, you'll see University of Oklahoma, then you'll see things like academics, admissions, admissions and recruitment, apply, about. Then you can then go ahead to click on admissions and recruitment. So when you click on admissions and recruitment, you will see things like apply, academics and majors, life at OU course. So you want to go to the portion that has like the cost associated to it, so you can click on cost and aid. And when you do that, you see things like cost, scholarships, financial aid, crimson commitment, value, academic market. Now you want to check things like scholarships or financial aid. Let's click on financial aid first, and when you click on it, you see that there are different things. There are different types of financial aid. There is the FAFSA, and it writes how FAFSA works, and there is more things about OU financial services. And then when you also click on scholarships, you will see different types of scholarship based on if you're a freshman or transfer. Then you want to go to international student, but this is mostly for if you're an undergrad and you're looking for scholarships. If you're a graduate student, it becomes quite tricky, so I'll advise you to go through your graduate program page, not just through the not just through the general financial aid or financial scholarships page. So to do that, you want to go to, let's go back to our initial search, which is University of Oklahoma, and then you want to go to academics. Maybe some school call it academics, some school call it programs. So if you click on academics, and for some schools, from the Wikipedia, from your search engine, you will clearly see graduate students. You want to navigate to the graduate students page. Now this is different programs. So I'm in engineering, and I'm in the Melbourne College of Earth and Energy, which is for petroleum engineering. So based on your program, right, you want to navigate further. So if you click on the Melbourne, you then see there are different schools, right? So you click on MPGE, which is petroleum engineering. And when you click on MPGE, you then find out things. So if you want to find out about MPGE, or you want to know people, so when we say send cold emails, what we are trying to say is go to this people tab and then go through the list of professors and see if there is anybody that their research interest matches your research interest, and then their emails are there already. You can go further to view their bio to know if you're interested in their area of research. Now that's for people. You can also then check graduate programs to see specifically what programs they have. Then when you do that, you can also see the requirements. Like this one, you have to have a minimum of a 3.2 GPA. You also have to take the GRE exam. Then please ask the professor you plan on working with if GRE is required, which is why you're supposed to know how to contact professors. So GRE requirements. Then you can also see things like undergraduate program. So you can see there's petroleum engineering, natural gas engineering, geological, accelerated BS/MS, and assistantships at aid. That is where you want to go to. So when you click on assistantships and aid, you will see things like graduate assistantships. MPGE offers a limited number of assistantships, and it goes on to say who is eligible, the requirements to get these assistantships, what is expected of you, what if you receive an appointment. That's for general graduate assistantships. Then for graduate teaching assistantship, it goes on to say the minimum, how you're selected as well, so the things you need to do to get it. Then you also have to meet the graduate college requirements, and you have to do graduate teaching orientation, just things you need to know. Acceptance, read this page. Now another thing for you to know is the deadlines. So for the deadlines, for the spring, you have to have applied by December 1, and for notifications are made by January 10th, and for the fall, you have to have submitted by May 15th. Decisions are made by August 1. So then the next one is the graduate research assistantships. It tells you the things you need to do for this, and if you need additional aid aside from assistantships, it takes you back to financial aid services, which is where we went to before, that shows you scholarships, student forms, special. So if you click on scholarships, it shows you the different types of scholarships for incoming students, current students, outside scholarships, different scholarships. So basically that's how to know if the school you're going to has financial aid programs. So if you've been able to check and they have like an assistantship tab where they're telling you that, oh, we have assistantships and we give assistantship, the next thing I recommend you do is to contact the department using this contact us icon. So the email is there, location, phone number, or you can also go to people, and when you go to people, go to staff, not just faculty, go to staff. When you go to faculty staff, you see the directors, and then you can then go ahead and send an email to anybody you want to contact, just to, especially if you're a graduate student, you want to contact the graduate programs coordinator, because you want to ensure that you meet these requirements. And then most times they will not even review your portfolio if you've not gone ahead to apply. So you have to apply, and then you apply as an international student. Of course, timelines are there, deadlines are there, important dates, the requirements, the things you need to do if you're transferring. Basically everything you need is there. You just have to do the search. So these are the deadlines. So that is for my school, which is University of Oklahoma. I'm going to go ahead to do another school. So I currently stay in Tennessee, so I'm going to search University of Tennessee. and I want to study maybe chemical engineering, so I'm going to add chemical engineering, and it leads me to department, so I can just click on this and go to their websites, and then it shows me okay, so this is the College of Engineering generally, but I want to go to specifically Department of Chemical Engineering, so I will click on Department of Chemical Engineering. And when you do that, you can see home, you can see about the department, about Department of Chemical Engineering, and you can see undergraduate, graduate students. You can click on graduate students just to understand what they do. So the graduate students, they have a PhD and MS in chemical engineering and a dual MS MBA. PhD can add a concentration in energy science and engineering, and the college offers a graduate certificate in this. Typically MS are 3 semesters, PhD takes 4 to 5, or for those for those who enter with a BS degree. So you can do your PhD without having an MS. And it says for questions regarding the graduate programs, you can contact the Director of Graduate Admissions this or schedule a tour. And these are the different majors, but what you want to know if they have funding or the requirements. So for the graduate admissions, you can see if you must be admitted through the graduate school, and applications for falls are now being accepted for MS and PhD, and the deadline is January 1 and priority is December 1. So you have to turn in your application before December 1. And see, there are frequently asked questions. One of which is, I'm unable to pay, do you offer fee waivers? They say we ask all students to proceed with submitted. You will be able to submit without paying, and it will remain pending while they review. So meaning you can even apply without paying yet. But going further, you want to know if they have any financial aid, right? So if you click on financial aid, you will see after the first year, the faculty advisor is responsible for sponsoring their graduate student financial aid, which comes in one of 3 forms. There's a graduate teaching assistantship, provides a monthly stipend, tuition waiver, graduate research assistantship. There are also fellowships and fellowships and different things. So you can reach out to there's an email, a phone number, also the graduate coordinator to know, oh, I see you have this kind of assistantships. Is there anyone I qualify for? Is there anything I need to do? Especially, for instance, you want to do your PhD in chemical engineering and you want to know if you need to write, say, GRE. It doesn't say anything about writing GRE here as part of the requirements. To be sure, let's just, another thing, don't forget, when you click on the people page, you're able to see professors to know the one you're interested in. That's for faculty, and you can also check staff to know who the graduate coordinator is, and you can reach out to them to know if you have possible. So for instance, department head assistant, graduate program assistant, this would be somebody good to reach out to know if they can take you for graduate student assistantship. And another thing I'll say is, when you click on the news and words, you can see if there is anybody that has been awarded grant and scholarship with doctoral project, maybe awarded a new grant. Those are good people to reach out to work with, because it means they are currently accepting funding, like this person here that is receiving a funding renewal. So you might want to reach out to him. Since he's receiving funding, he might need more students to help him work on his projects. That'll be a good person to reach out to. They also have open positions. I haven't seen this before, but I think this is for faculty that are looking for postdoc. something else I like to know is if you click on graduate students and you say graduate admissions, I just want to know if it's clear. Okay, is GRE required for admission? No, GRE is optional, so that means you can go ahead and apply without having written GRE. So I hope with these examples you've been able to understand how to navigate websites to know grad school, where you're interested in going. Sometimes it might be really tricky, it might not be straightforward, but two key methods I'll advise you to use. Number one is to Google the university you want to and go to their academics part, search for your program and search for graduate students in that program. And when you search for that, you'll be able to see funding or assistantships or costs, know if they require it. You also have access to their people and you can message them. Or some universities, their departments have separate websites, separate from the school website. So you can just search those websites in your search, like University of Tennessee Chemical Engineering, or University of Alabama Biomedical Engineering, or University of Texas Communication, right? And then when you access their department, navigate to their graduate students and you see the requirements. The core thing is try to navigate to the departments you're interested in and their graduate programs. That will help you know if they have funding, if they offer funding. Some of them that they don't offer funding to master students, they will clearly say it on their website. And some of them that you must have done your master's before they take you for PhD, it will clearly be stated there. And with this point of mine, I hope I've been able to point you in the right direction regarding navigating your grad school search. If you like videos like this and you want more content like this, don't forget to let me know in the comment section, subscribe to this video, and have a good day. As always, it's your girl, Karen O.